Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. Oh, he loses the football. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. First and goal, Krosky-Merritt. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have second and goal.
Just shy of the goal line. A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
Gets it again, and he will knock it in. The defense holds. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for third down.
And goal.
Here we go.
Here's Daniels, and it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with fourth and goal. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Handoff left. They need the end zone. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
A loss of a yard.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Another carry for Robinson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only a yard from that time, so now third and 9.
A gain of 1.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Third down, it's Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Space past the 35. Makes a cut, and he's out the clear. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Textbook, hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
This is hauled in by Samuel. This play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Offense is set. 1st and 10. On the counter, Krosky Merritt. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Buying some time right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Stop made by the first rounder out of Tennessee, James Pierce.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Daniels to throw on 4th. That'll be the 1st and more. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 1-point game. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes and yes and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They have 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them Give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make the play just as that tight end did.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
Staying with Robinson. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. He brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. The throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and it's incomplete.
Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
One of the tight ends in motion left. They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down give to Krosky Merritt. Still has some space inside the 35. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 14, Falcons 10.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Devin Tompkins to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We talk about timing passes all the time, right? Especially down in the red zone, a little end zone fade or a go route's got to be completed within 45 yards. We don't talk enough about the complexities of timing in the screen game. When it's thrown off just a little bit, lineman's out too fast.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's interception. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Daniels setting up the play action. Cut near the goal line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's good for a Washington 1st down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
Krosky Merritt. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders parlay the interception into points. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 21, Falcons 10.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Play action. Here's Penix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. Has room down the left sideline. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game in the first half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Pinion set to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Giving this to Krosky Merritt. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Come on. Ready?
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Play action now with Daniels.
At the 46-yard line.
He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up. It forces the incompletion.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown.
And their own 18-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now. They need 7. Penix working from the gun. The left side is cut by Pitts. Gonna get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback you're about to get absolutely blasted, and you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
The Commanders in the dime set for this 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
We've set it downs from the 37. Penix is going to throw again. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And again, it's Penix. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
Try and run here with Robinson. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And they fake it. They can't connect on the fake. It's incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. High-scoring games. No doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. So it'll be 2nd down.
Juan Martin's on the coverage.
Robinson on the inside give. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It was Preston Smith with a stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Tops, this is Lane. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 17.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Trap 60. Let's go.
Penix now to throw. By the pylon. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Drake London with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And they get the two-point conversion. He's in. The lead, only a field goal now. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the toss, here's Krosky Merritt. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Complete to Jalen Lane. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Ready.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Krosky Merritt on 1st down. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
This is Eckler on 2nd. Gets it to the 15. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now the shotgun gives to Eckler. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Crackle 80.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Ready.
Looking to throw. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders making a 9-point advantage. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Set up. 79. Be ready.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Where offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Hey!
second down. Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Penix on third down. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the third.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game.
Falcons 32. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniels setting up the play action. Running right side by McLaurin. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
New set of downs from 37.
For a Commanders first down.
Now we're on the counter. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 42. Falcons 32.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Here's Robinson up the middle, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Cougar night.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Cowboy 80.
Play fake. Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Daniels now on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. And this one's worked down to the 33. But